Our second lecture video on the properties of matter will cover more details about matter. Remember, matter is defined as anything that occupies space and has mass. Matter exists in three states: solids, liquids, and gases. A solid has a definite shape and definite volume. A liquid takes the shape of the container, but it has a definite volume. And finally, gases take the shape of its container and it has the same volume as its container. Let's take a closer look at solids. Solids have a definite shape and a definite volume. The molecules of a solid are fixed in relation to one another. All of these molecules are so close to one another that they can't really move. Instead, they essentially vibrate in a fixed position. Also, since the molecules are so close to one another, they barely compress. This is why they have a definite shape and a definite volume. The next state of matter we are going to take a look at are liquids. In a liquid, the molecules are not fixed in relation to one another. This means that the molecules can move in a flowing motion in relation to one another. In the pictures, we see that the molecules essentially move and flow to take the shape of their container. It doesn't matter what shape the container is. The molecules will always take the shape of that container, but the volume will not change. However, just like with solids, the molecules in liquids, even though they can move around, are so close to one another that they can barely compress. Last, let's talk about gases. In a gas, the molecules are not fixed in relation to one another, which means that the molecules move around rapidly in all directions. Since they are moving seemingly randomly in all directions, they end up colliding with one another. In the first picture, we see the molecules are moving around in every which direction inside the container. In a gas, the molecules are extremely far apart from one another, at least compared to solids. Gases like air can also be compressed. In our second picture, we see on top that the gas molecules are compressed or restricted to only half of the container. When the barrier is removed, the gas molecules spread out or diffuse through the entire container. This concludes our discussion on the three states of matter.